Hello, honorable members of the class. So let's go back to the Gauteng High Court in the Senzo Mayo deletion trial. Guys, I don't know what was happening. Either they did start at the time, we saw that they started, which was 2:45, or they already started at 2 o'clock, but SABC and other television stations were having transmission problems. I don't know. Are they using the same I don't know what you call these broadcasting transmitters. I think it's a transmitter. I don't know. But there was nothing. I mean, seriously, nothing. At some point, I even thought, oh my goodness, I hope it's not bad news about Mr. Mgomezulu being more ill or something. Worse than that was happening. And so they had to abandon everything and go to him or whatever the case is. I was really, really worried. In fact, I am so paranoid, especially when it comes to Mr. Mgomezulu, because we know that he is actually one of the strongest defense member of the team. And some people, I mean, he did report it once in the very same court that there are suspicious movement around his home, and so he's asking for security, or the court know that there is a threat that is around him. That meant his physical being and his physical safety together with that of his family. Now, of course, there will always be alternatives, right? There will always be, if you are still a threat, which leads me back to the question I've always asked. Let's say it is something that is amiss or sinister about Mr. Mgomezulu's illness. I did see somebody in the comment section saying, well, he has flu. There's a high chance that he's got a flu. And when you have a flu, it's not going to take 4 days, 3 days to heal, which is true. It may take about 2 weeks, which is also true. So I am hoping and praying that is the case. Other than that, things are just not looking good. And I don't trust, to be honest with you, I do not trust the people from we pay taxes to that are running this particular case. Because, I mean, come on. Should I repeat what happened at the crime scene? Should I repeat the DNA, tattoos, go to? I mean, seriously, why are we here? And then, of course, seemingly they are adamant. They are so adamant that these are the right people that they have, when we are saying something else. And if indeed this is what they are interested in, just what interest of justice, why 375 is not also part of 636. Okay, we heard the excuse that the DPP gave about this particular case, that if it wraps up and without convicting the 5 accused, then they will look into 375. To me, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It's nonsense. It's nonsensical. But when eventually SABC showed us what was happening, again, I still believe they did start on time at 2. It's just that they had a transmission problem with the SABC and other television stations or news channels. My goodness, how old am I? Anyways, let's go on. And they were talking about the gun. You know, the gun, because if you remember, the eyewitnesses, these are the people that were in the house, described the gun to have had a wheel at 38. And of course, we even heard Togo actually arguing inside of court, I think with Mr. Ramusipili, if it was not Mr. Mnisi, regarding the gun. He says, all I said to the person that was taking my statement, it is a gun with a wheel. And then I think Mr. Ramusipili, who was saying, no, it's a 38 special, he says, I don't know anything about revolvers and their models, which I can actually agree with that, because I also don't know nothing about guns. And if I had to describe a gun, I would say it looked like, probably I would even go as far as saying a sniper, meaning a 9mm. That's how clueless I am about guns. And I think many of South Africans are quite clueless about guns, which shows that we are not a violent nation, even though we are being portrayed as one on the global stage. Well, anyways, let's go on. So now this particular gun, according to Gininda, I am hearing different reporting, if not new information about Cleveland? Because it sounds to me, this is what Gininda said. I don't know how he started it off, but where I caught it is that he got a call from somebody and said, hey, the gun that you are looking for in the 636 is in Cleveland, police station. Accused number 3, who was arrested in 2015, who's now convicted of deleting a taxi owner or something like that. That gun is the same gun that was used on Senzo Mewa. So he drove to Cleveland and then informed Mangena to meet him, or was it Mangena who called him, and they met at Cleveland police station. Now, this is where it gets a little bit murky for me, unless I misunderstood it. Please comment in the comment section. He said the gun was in a seal bag. He didn't say the seal bag was broken. Or he said that he got the gun was booked out by Mangena. No. It was booked in by Mangena. I think Mangena had just concluded testing it for the 2015 case. And then Gininda came and booked it out. And then he put it in a new evidence bag, sealed it, and put the current cases, the case number on the evidence bag. No mention that the bag was open and the evidence was exposed before he actually put it inside a new evidence bag. He omits that completely, as if it did not exist. Because the question will be, why then take evidence in a supposedly sealed bag, or a bag that is supposed to be sealed, and then you book it out and then you take it for further ballistic for this case? No, he omits that part altogether. Again, unless I misunderstood it, I misunderstood him, please correct me in the comment section. Please do. But it just did not make sense. I did put some few notes here. The testimony was about the 9mm that was said to be the smoking gun at the Cleveland police station. Mangena booked it in at SAP 13 store. Gininda booked it out and signed for it and put it in a new evidence bag. He doesn't mention that it's open. Mangena had also signed for it when he booked it in as procedural. Also not mention that the seal bag was open. And then he gave it to Colonel Mangena. All of this is happening around the 27th of July, 2020. And I'm like, why are you omitting? And why is it the judge quiet? Because he listens. Just this morning, he was boasting about this old man does listen. And I'm like, okay, but you're supposed to say, wait, where's the part about the evidence bag allegedly being opened? He's quiet. Quiet. And I understand why the defense as well has to be quiet, because this is something they're going to have to grill Gininda about. And we know Gininda always has an answer, right? And he will take them on LLB one-on-one on that particular reason why he did not mention that the seal bag was open, because he doesn't want to answer to that process. Why take something that is an evidence that is supposed to be sealed by law? But anyways, you take it and you put it onto the accused number 3 in particular. In a normal case, or in a normal democracy, or in a normal country with the rule of law and in the interest of justice, here's something like this one, that the evidence bag was unsealed. That case would have been thrown out. Because why? Legal processes were not followed. But let's see and hear how Rata sees this one. And when he rules, how is he going to rule on this gun? Does he admit it into evidence? Does he not? I don't know. He's quiet, poker face. But yeah, guys, that is about it that I can say what transpired. I just felt that it was a waste of time to listen to the rest of the day, because they were literally left with about 20 minutes. And I saw that when they did eventually conclude, it was 11 minutes past 3. So I don't know. That means it was gonna be around. They were gonna go around in circles around this particular gun. So I thought, let me do other things because I do have a channel that needs a video tonight on my business channel called Clancy's on Business. Please go and subscribe. I need watch time. No, seriously, I need watch time there. A lot of watch time, about 400 hours to be specific. Please go help your boy there. I beg. You can just there are 8 playlists there. You can run them throughout the night at 2%, and you can put earphones on so that you don't hear my voice over and over at night. You know, I really do need a watch time. 400 hours. That's a lot. If in case you are wondering, it's a lot. Yeah. Anyways, you also learn something there too. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And there is a vlog or 2 or 3 there as well that you may enjoy. Who knows? Yeah, I eat a lot of sweets. You will learn that as well on that particular vlog. A lot of sweets I eat. Anyways, guys, I think this is it for the day. Until tomorrow, because they have adjourned until tomorrow at 10 a.m. And of course, the charade continues. The charade continues. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Please do not leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, or subscribing. And if you like our family, you are going to come with your 2 icons together, rub them, and spark your own opinion, because this is what we are all about. Don't even think that we are not entitled to our opinions, because we are. This is a democracy, to be specific, constitutional democracy, where we have the right to express ourselves using this called an organ, a brain. There are cells in there, and those cells are called IQs. That's what we rub. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much, and I'll see you next time with a new video. No, I'm laughing about something. There's a private joke that crossed my mind. I told you guys I have a brain that. Anyways, let's see each other tomorrow. Goodbye. I love you.